Hello. Wow, what a year ahead. It is the collapse of the third dimension matrix. Woo, it is all happening, I tell you. Now, hang on because all is well. The third dimension has to collapse in order for us to ascend. Not the whole entire structure of our reality, that doesn't all have to collapse. But what does have to come out, collapse, or be realigned is everything that doesn't actually serve us, because we have created this reality on shaky foundations. The foundations that have been put in place cannot sustain us, cannot sustain the future. So, this is the time where we are realigning with the original divine blueprint. Okay, so it doesn't mean the whole, every single system has to collapse. What it means is it all needs readjusting, realigning, and retweaking. So, in order for us to build the new earth, we need stable foundations. And in order to us to move, to ascend to what you would call maybe 5D, so fifth dimension realities or beyond. So we need to create the stable foundation. So, what has been created is no longer serving us. Not everything. There's just a few, more than a few, but there's a number of aspects that if we had have kept continuing, we have seen it before where we have played this out on future timelines, we've played it out, and it leads to distraction. Okay, so we've decided now that we have played all of these games. We've played the future timelines of what could happen if we didn't do certain things. And now this is the timeline where we have to deconstruct in order to reconstruct. And we don't need to completely demolish everything at all, not at all, because everything is energy and we are master creators. We are co-creating this reality with many beings, with source energy, with the angelics, with the galactics, with cosmic energy, with other star systems within the whole universe. We are co-creating, and out of this universe we are still co-creating. So we are doing this together. So, what we need to do is be the alchemists and readjust the frequencies. So, we don't need to completely destroy everything and start fresh. There are so many light workers, light bearers, white hats, star seeds, ancient souls, cosmics, galactics, angelics, higher beings of light. There are so many working together. We have no idea how many of them are here helping us right now, here and now. And what we are all doing is shifting the frequency of the old outdated systems. So you are seeing some things collapse, some things that have been really big, that can no longer sustain us. And that's okay. Now, what is happening? I'm seeing a lot of light workers are trying to hold the old systems up. So I totally understand it can be worrying, it can be stressful, it can be fearful when you see things start to collapse. So I see light workers trying to hold the heaviness of the energy of the outdated systems. And you cannot sustain that. You will get tired. You will get illness. You will get injured because you're trying to hold on. Think of trying to lift up planet Earth by yourself. Think of yourself as having to lift up a heavy building. That's what you're doing every day, trying to lift up a heavy building. Trying to keep the old systems. Okay, so the old systems, a lot of them do have to collapse, but it doesn't have to be such a negative thing. It can be, what we can do is visualize alchemizing the energy, so shifting the energy into something more positive. So say if it's a monetary system, we can visualize it, a system coming in, like I hear about these quantum financial systems, things like that. We can think about the monetary system as being more positive, so we're shifting its energy so that we're creating more abundance, more like something that's more aligned to all souls on earth, something that's going to really create the living, like daily living, just a more relaxing, flowful state, a more happy, exciting state for all, with this new monetary system. Think of, like politics, think of a new system that's really going to support all levels of individuals on earth, to make sure they have access, all of them to have access to clean water. Everybody has access to beautiful living conditions. Everybody has more equality. Like there are systems on other star systems. There are systems that the galactics have used, angelics have used, many higher beings have used, that really help create a more wholeness, a oneness, a more balanced, aligned to all souls. So this is available to us now, but the thing is, there's a few things that still need to collapse. So don't try to lift the heaviness, the weight of the old third dimension. For in order to us to ascend, we need to really raise up past the third dimensional matrix system. Okay, it's an old, outdated system, and we did have fun for a while. Well, not everybody, but a lot of us had fun for a while, like partying and creating and doing all these crazy things. Whereas a lot of it, unfortunately, is not aligned with the new earth. But we can still party, we can still create, we can still have adventures, we can still flow and enjoy life, but we have the solutions to do it in a more sustainable, loving, a more inspired from the divine blueprint, source energy. We can just do things so much better, and create, Gaia, Mother Earth, is such a beautiful place to live. But these outdated systems made it extra challenging and created survival consciousness, worry, fear, and it leads to so much anger and stress. So now we are realigning. So it is the collapse of the third dimensional reality. So what's happening is it is bringing out the underworld, the underground, the stuff that has been happening behind the scenes. And there are many all over the universe that are helping us bring it all out so it can be cleared and realigned. So you might find things are coming up for you. I've noticed a lot of people are having, aches or ailments or injuries. It's because there's old stuck energy is coming out into the light. Even a lot of past life stuff that we're having to transmute, because in order to shift your frequency, in order to raise up out of the third dimensional perspectives and illusions, you have to really release everything that has gone on within the third dimension, and things that you've had similar experiences, maybe in other lifetimes around this universe and this the local universe, because it's all on the same similar frequency bandwidths. So now, in order to raise our frequency, we have to let go of all of these past lives, ancient lineages, what we would call karma, which is just cause and effect. What we've put out there, we're getting back. So we're getting, you might get illness, injuries, something going on, you don't feel good, you feel depressed, anxiety. It's just all coming up to be purged, to be transmuted. So I would recommend having unconditional love for yourself and everybody else, because everybody has something going on at the moment. And I would recommend not holding on to something. Be the observer, and look at, okay, my ankle feels sore. Can I tune into that feeling? Of course, yeah, it feels sore. But what is that feeling? Is something coming up? Feel it in your heart chakra. Is it a sadness? Is there sadness coming from that sore ankle? Or is there worry? Is there worry coming from that sore ankle? Or is there anger? Is there anger coming from that sore ankle? Try to tune into the emotion and give yourself compassion for it. I'm so sorry you're feeling sad. I'm so sorry your ankle hurts. I'm so sorry you feel sad about this situation, ... It'll start, your higher self will start to show you the path of where that first, that sadness, grief first came from. It might have been when you were 2 and your grandma died, or it might have been a past life where you were injured on a certain star system. There's so many things that come up, and you don't need to be that you don't need to be that 2-year-old again. You don't need to be that lifetime again. But what you can do is just observe it. Just be the observer and have compassion for that past self or that future self, and say, hey, I understand, I give you unconditional love, and just acknowledge it. And then that means we can release it and transmute that energy back into love again. Okay, so what an exciting time. I know it's a lot, and I'm sending you guys love and compassion. The higher realms just want to say, keep going, keep going, keep going. You can do this. You can do this. You are an eternal soul. You are so much more stronger, more powerful. You are omnipresence. You are the oneness of the universe. You have the energy of the universe. You have the skills of the universe. You have the talents. You have the strength, the power, the knowledge, the clarity, the wisdom of the universe. Stop waiting for the universe to tell you what to do. Stop waiting for the universe to guide you. You are the universe. Step into your knowing. Step into your abilities. Clear all the old wanted energy. Release it. And remember how amazing you are. The universe wants everything to balance, realign again, because you are it. And if things get too off balance, like they have been in our reality container, this third dimensional aspect has got so far out of balance, with people so stressed, suffering, illness, worrying, killing, so much going on, that the universe is really trying to rebalance again. And this is why there is a major collapse of the third dimension, because we are ready. We are ready. If we weren't ready, then this wouldn't be happening. The universe is sending it to us because it is time. It will only send us what we can handle, and we can handle this, we can do this. So we are the anchor points, we are the light bearers, the star seeds, the light workers, the ancient souls that are here with the knowledge, with the wisdom, with the skills, with the power. We can do this. You have the power to heal yourself. You have the power to show others how it is done. You have the power to rise above the outdated systems. Stop trying to hold the outdated systems up. Let them fall. It is okay. This is the plan. The galactics, the cosmics, the angelics, the higher realms, source energy say, this is the plan. It needs to topple, not completely, but it needs to, all the negative needs to come out to be seen in order to transmute and transform it back into love. So you can do it. Just keep going, keep going, keep going. I'm sending my good vibes straight to you guys. I'm sending love and light and compassion, and just give yourself that, honor yourself and your incredibleness, and just do everything one step at a time. You don't have to do everything at once. Just visualize beautiful stepping stones and just step onto one stone a day. You know, like the future, everything is now. You don't have to worry about the future. Just step out onto the next stone, and then the next stone, and the next stone. Okay, you've got this. You can do this. I love you guys so much. I'm Jozee from Lilyleaf 11. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the 5th dimensions, the new earth, the aligned earth, and beyond, the awakened earth. Okay, see you guys. Love you. Bye.